Alright, my recommendation for new users is once you've had the first layer, once it's been laid down, then come down and actually watch the nozzle. Actually spend a little time watching the nozzle lay down filament. Because the reality is if you see it going down smooth and not leaving excess filament or gaps, then you at least know the first couple layers are going down smooth. Because again, to be a user that understands how this printer works, you need to get down and look at how the nozzle is pushing filament out. This is troweling the filament. If you watch the extruder, okay, I put a knob on it so I can see how it's pushing filament through the extruder, down the Bowden tube, and out the nozzle. As you can see here, the light in the background, the sunlight, actually helps to put a reflection across the print. Now, a first layer doesn't have to be an entire square, you know, flat square. A first layer could literally be parts of a print. Okay, so as you see here, it's laying down filament, going around the outer perimeter of each section. This is several parts of this print. This isn't one big square that people say, oh, here's my first layer. Oh my God, this is my first layer on this particular print. And you can see it troweling down filament as it's supposed to. The filament's coming out of that nozzle, and the nozzle is a little bitty trowel, and the filament's coming out ahead of the filament, or as the nozzle is moving in any direction, the filament is right there. It's right there to be troweled down properly, flat and smooth. And once you see that this is actually the way it's happening, then you can understand your printer and how it lays down filament, layer by layer, fusing it to each layer below. Also, this is a non-heated bed. I never have to heat the bed, ever. The nozzle in this case is 180 because that's what the filament flows the best at. You can see the set point for the bed is 0. You can see the feed rate is about 95. All right, because this works. This works. That's what counts. So don't just look, you know, at the top. Look at the troweling portion of this. As long as you're satisfied with how it's going down, then it has to print, because it's just literally repeating the G-code each layer that it goes up. The G-code never changes. So each layer has the same G-code from the first to the last. All right, happy printing.